everyone! Yay, it's dessert round, and today I'm going to be making a delicious dessert that would be great served after a fancy meal or even, a nice breakfast on a Sunday morning. So it's going to be sort of a French toast type of dessert, and I'm going to start with the filling ingredients first. I have about a half cup of cherries. You can use really any type of fruit. Strawberries or blackberries would really go well with this dish as well. But cherries are in season for such a short period of time, I really wanted to use these. So I have half a pound of these cherries that have already been pitted and cut in half. And, oops, I have a quarter cup of sugar. I have about a teaspoon of lemon juice, of course lemon zest, and I'm putting in a splash of water. So let me just turn this on. And I'm going to put in the sugar first. And I'm just going to want to give this a quick little stir. Here we go. And the juices will really just start to come out in it. I'm going to add my splash lemon juice. And this will cook down for about 10 to 12 minutes or so. And to finish off this filling, I'll be adding, of course, 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese that'll really help to thicken up the sauce. And I'll add that in once the sauce has simmered. It's been about 12 minutes and my cherries have reduced down to this beautiful cherry compote. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this, set it aside, and then mix half of it with cream cheese. My fruit compote has cooked down to this wonderful cherry syrupy sauce, and I've separated it into 2 halves, so I have half of it here and I have half of it in this pot. And what I did was I added in 4 ounces of cream cheese and just kind of incorporated it a little bit into here. Okay, now we're going to move on to the French toast part of this recipe, and what I'm going to be using to do French toast is not your regular French toast, because I'm going to be using Paula's Mama's pound cake recipe right here. So I have it cooling. You can use regular pound cake, but I really wanted to try this recipe. And I have 2 eggs here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of whole milk, and I'm going to add just a shake of some cinnamon and just a little shake of some nutmeg. And I'm just going to mix this up. Just get a little fork, mix this up. Make sure you break up all the whites as well, so that your French toast looks nice and even and it doesn't have a bunch of white spots on them. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to slice up about 4 slices of this pound cake, and I'm going to start combining everything together. Alright, we're going to put everything together now. So I have my egg batter mixed up, and I've sliced up this beautiful pound cake. So I'm just going to dip it in to the eggs, and right here I have some cornflakes and almond slivers and some of this nice oat and honey mixture, and I'm just going to kind of push it into one side of the pound cake and give my hands a quick rinse here. And I have this frying pan heated, and I'm just going to add a touch of butter. Make sure that gets nice and melted in there. And I'm just going to fry the coated side first. And put that in there. And we're going to do the rest of these. Finished all 4 of my French toasts, and now comes the fun part. So I have my beautiful cream cheese and cherry filling here, and I'm just going to put it right on top of these French toast pieces. You want to make sure you have plenty in there, and it's okay if it oozes out because it's just so good. And I'm just going to put this right on top of here, And I'm going to put this one on top of here. I'm going to use the rest of my compote that I have reserved and just put a little bit on top. Maybe decorate your plate a little bit. And just finish it off with a little bit of powdered sugar. And really that's it. It's so simple and it's so pretty and your guests are going to love it. It's going to be great for a dessert and great for breakfast. So I'm just going to taste a little bit of this. You know, you should really put some of the filling in a little container on the side because it's so good. Thank you, everyone.